everybody, welcome back to High Ground MTG. Spiny Mouse here, and back with a spicy one. This is Mono Black Coffers in Modern. This deck has been made popular by folks like Aspiring Spike and a couple others. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you know I love and adore Urborg plus Cabal Coffers. Been playing it a lot on my own, but in different styles of decks. And so when I saw Aspiring Spike play this one, I was like, oh man, this is such a sweet list, gotta try it. It's real expensive. So my list is a little bit different than some of the other lists that you've probably seen around, mostly because of budget concerns. Speaking of which, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. And of course, we do have a Patreon. Don't forget to check that out as well. Come say hello on our Discord, all that kind of cool stuff. You know the drill. You've been on YouTube before, I assume, so you know, gotta make the pitch. But anyways, let's jump into this deck. Let me go through a few things. So the big interaction we have here is Cabal Coffers Urborg. So Cabal Coffers is a land that does not normally tap for mana. Instead, you have to tap it and pay mana to hopefully make mana. So this is pay 2, tap it, add black for each swamp you control. Urborg simply says each land is a swamp in addition to its other land types. So with Urborg Cabal Coffers in play, you just start to make a ridiculous amount of mana. By its own, you can also just start making mana if you have enough swamps. Once you have 3 other swamps, you start to make mana. And then, you know, Cabal Coffers will then like start piling onto each other. So if you have like 2 Cabal Coffers and 3 other swamps, then you make a ton of mana. Urborg in play just changes the math entirely. You just make billions of mana. It's fantastic. We are also running Cascading Cataracts to go with our one of Golos here. Golos, pretty sweet actually. We'll see if we can actually get the interaction to go off. Golos plus Cascading Cataracts means you can start activating. So you exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn without paying their mana costs. With Cascading Cataracts, Urborg, and Cabal Coffers, you can make a lot of mana. You can turn that mana into different colors of mana, and then suddenly you can activate Golos and just start flipping over the top card of your library there. So pretty sweet there, pretty sweet. We have 1 Blast Zone, just for Ragavan, DRC, things like that, burn, all that kind of junk. 3 Castle Lochthwain. It's just so good. It's just so good. It draws you so many cards. It is painful. It's very painful, but pretty neat. We brought in 1 Field of Ruin. I lost to Tron a lot, so I was like, whatever. I'm putting in a Field of Ruin. It's nice. You can just get rid of like an opponent's Cabal Coffers, because you will see this in leaks and stuff. You can get rid of things like your Tron lands, whatever. So it's kind of nice. 5 different fetches here, 6 if you count the Field of Ruin. 1 Silent Clearing, just as another way to draw extra cards. It comes as a swamp when you have the Urborg out. And then 1 Takanuma. Takanuma, really love it in this deck. I would almost consider running a second one. The problem is, obviously, it's a legendary land. We're already running Urborg, which is also a legendary land, so kind of iffy, but oh man, when it's good, it's so good. We have 4 Profane Tutor. This is a 0 mana card that you have to suspend for 2. Search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, and then shuffle. This card seems really slow in Modern, but it is just so good. If you can just keep the game going for a little bit till you get to that turn 4, which is when you hopefully are going to get your suspend off, it can really change the game. Maybe you're behind on board, so you go grab a Damnation. Maybe you're, you're ahead on board, so you go grab a Planeswalker or a Turok or a Golos. You know, depending on what you need at the time, it can just go and get that thing. If you have 1,000,000 mana, you can go get your Archons or your Massacre Worms or Grave Titans, so on and so forth. It's just really, really good. You can also just go get your lands. It does search for any card, so like if you just have the Urborg, you can get with the Cabal Coffers. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Some removal, Bloodchief's Thirst, Fatal Push, because Ragavan is still a creature in Modern for some reason. We have 2 Inquisitions, 4 Thought Seizes. Again, we want to slow things down. We want to be able to get to our giant mana things. So we're going to try to pick apart the hand. We're going to try to pick apart the creatures. We have 1 Cling to Dust. This card has honestly been one of the more surprising cards in this deck. 1 mana instant, exile target card from a graveyard. If it's a creature card, you get to gain 3 life. Otherwise, you draw a card. It says has escape 4. Exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. What I love about this is that it doesn't exile itself, so you can continually cast that as long as you have stuff in your graveyard. Which with Profane Tutors and our fetch lands and our expedition maps, there will be things in our graveyard, so you can just kind of loop that over and over and over again. It's really nice. 1 March of the Wretched Sorrow. This card is honestly, like, it is a little niche sometimes. Like, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but when you really need it, it is so good. Playing against Burn, playing against some walkers, or, you know, just getting like a Ragavan. You can kill a Ragavan for 1 mana with this card. Obviously, you have to pitch something to do so, but it's instant speed, which is really important. We have 1 Turok Dread Cantor, just as an extra threat, a way to get rid of cards in our opponent's hand. We have 4 Liliana of the Veil and 1 Liliana of the Last Hope. Because I just love this card and I think it's really good. It's just something you can play on turn 3. Does kill Ragavans as long as they're not dash. Can kill DRCs if they don't have the Delirium online. So kind of interesting there. 2 Damnations. Again, you just want to like slow things down. 2 Invoke Despair. This card is amazing as well, especially if your opponents are playing any sort of like Urza Saga style deck, because they have to sacrifice it if they don't have any other enchantments. Pretty neat there. Otherwise, you're just going to draw cards and make your opponent lose life. 1 Golos. Should probably run a couple. You should probably run 2 Golos at least, maybe 3, because that card is just really good. You're a land style deck. If you can get that Cascading Cataracts thing online, it's really, really good. And then for Spice, we have a Grave Titan. You can cast this on turn 5 pretty easily. Once it hits the board, it's pretty hard to get rid of. Like, your opponent can Unholy Heat it, but then you still have your 2 zombies left over if you didn't also get to attack with it. 1 Massacre Worm. Just like to get ahead in some of those aggro matchups, there are some like smaller creature deck style running around. You can just kill somebody with a Massacre Worm. It's sweet. Are these cards the most optimal cards to run? Probably not, but are they sweet? Heck yeah, they are. 2 Archons of Cruelty. Just love this magic card. I've loved it since it was printed in Modern Horizons 2, so can't get enough of casting it. And you get to hard cast it here. Like, we have no way to reanimate this. We are just spending 8 mana to cast Archon of Cruelty. That is what we are doing with this deck, and it is freaking sweet. In the sideboard, 1 more Bloodchief's Thirst, just gets rid of pesky permanents. 2 more Turok Dread Cantors. 4 Douthie Voidwalker. 2 more March of the Wretched Sorrow, and Ashiok Dreamrender. This is probably mostly for our Amulet Titan matchups and things like that, so our opponent can't search their library. You can also bring this in against fellow Coffers players as well, because we have lots of ways to search our library. Profane Tutor, Expedition Map, just going and searching for things. So you can kind of shut the people down with this. 2 Break the Ice. Again, in my playtesting, I kept running into Tron, and I kept losing to Tron because they have better top decks often. And I just wanted to overload a Break the Ice. So we'll see if we can get that on camera here. It'll be sweet if we do. 2 Pithing Needles, again, for just like Planeswalkers, Stoneforge Mystics, things like that. 1 Sundering Titan, just against again, the Amulet style deck. If you can get this after they've gotten like their enchantment creature, and all of a sudden like all their lands are all the colors of lands, you can just entirely wipe their board. So pretty neat. Also, just like usually will at least kill 2 or 3 lands. Notably, if you have Urborg out, you can make your opponent's lands swamps, so you don't have to choose your own lands. You can at least choose their land for swamp. So always neat there. And that's the deck. You know, check out some of the other lists that are out there that are also doing this. Again, this list is maybe not the most optimal, but if you're on a budget and maybe have some of these cards, I had the Urborgs, I had the Cabal and Coffers, because like as soon as those were printed into Modern, I bought them. I need to get them in paper. But yeah, the deck is sweet. The deck does stupid, silly things, and it's a ton of fun. So again, thanks so much for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below, and let's check out these matches. Alrighty, here we go. Back into Modern, back on this deck because it's just fun. Haven't run too well with it yet, but we'll try again on this league. We'll see if things can be a little better. I also messed up the recording, so felt like that was a good excuse to just try again. We're going on to 5. We have an Inquisition. Liliana on turn 3, hopefully. We'll keep it. We'll put an Archon to the bottom. Not casting that for a little while, that's for sure. But also mulligan to 6, so maybe our Inquisition will be good here. Okay. We'll just lead off Marsh Flats. And the Swamp. Inquisition. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, alright, we're up against the mirror. I guess. Our opponent's probably playing the good version of this deck, unfortunately. Alright, say go. Nothing else next turn. We can cling their expedition map since Cling is not doing a whole lot of other things. Sure, Bajuka Bog to get rid of our graveyard. That's fine. Blast Zone. I guess we'll play it just because we'd rather keep the Takanuma. Alright, so they drew the Bajuka Bog. Interesting that they just played Bajuka. I guess it comes into play tap, so that does make a little bit of sense here. Plays a Swamp. Yep, there's Profane Tutor coming up. Alright, Cling, map. We draw a land. Alright, cool beans. So we'll get our Liliana down first. Seems important. Plus we have Invoke to spare if we can find the mana for it. Liliana Last Hope. Is there any reason to play that one first? So let's see, we play our Liliana. They play their Liliana. We're losing 2 cards. Awkward. So I guess we're gonna pitch both of these, or we could just Liliana Last Hope, just pitch Invoke Despair, get a chance. Let's see, Invoke Tutor has 1 time counter on it. I'm gonna play this one. Maybe it's wrong. Find out in a second here. I'm reading Last Hope. Yeah. Last Hope's pretty cool. I'm gonna let it resolve. To 4 and 3 and man 7. No legal targets. Alright, say go. Alright, so our opponent's gonna play their Liliana. We'll get rid of Invoke Despair. We'll put down our second Liliana. We'll have 2 Lilianas. It seems alright. Invoke Despair. Not Invoke Despair, Profane Tutor. That's what I'm assuming our opponent's gonna do here. We could do something else, I suppose, but seems like Liliana's probably coming down. There it is. Okay. Each player discards a card. I guess we're gonna... Is there any reason... Let's see. Yeah, I guess we gotta get rid of Invoke Despair. It's kind of sad. We could get rid of our opponent's Liliana, but... Ooh, of course, we drew the Thoughtseize as well, so I guess we'll just play that. Let's just start off with Thoughtseize. Okay, I guess we guess we knew that. So, let's see here. Well, I guess we didn't because they played 2 swamps. So, all right. So we play our Liliana. We take up our Liliana, get rid of their last card. We take up this Liliana. Again, no legal targets. I guess we'll see what they go get with Profane Tutor here. They'll get Profane Tutor draw, and then their regular. We'll see. Hopefully, there's no way for them to invoke Despair yet. We also have Cling to Dust in the yard. I need to remember that. So we'll see what they get here. I guess they could get Karn. Karn would actually kind of bad. They also need a land. Yeah, they have the land. Okay. Guess Castle Lockwind is pretty good against double Liliana here. I'll pitch an Archon. Alright, Massacre Worm. Not doing much for a while here. Alright. I suppose we could potentially take up... Well, no, because that would get rid of all of our stuff too. Alright, yeah. So we have this Cling to Dust up. We'll see what our opponent does here. Oh, they didn't draw a card with Castle Lockthwain at the end of our turn. That is interesting. I just skipped through it. I assumed that that's what they were going to do. Draw a free card end turn. Maybe that's what they meant to. Maybe that's why they're stopped at their keep here. Each player discards. Okay, opponent discards another Liliana. Now they're gonna draw a card? You don't want to draw a card now, opponent. Alright, oh, we can't Cling to Dust because we don't have enough cards in the yard. I don't think we're gonna crack our silent clearing here. Another Liliana. We just discard it, and then our opponent gets to separate all of our stuff. Oof. Okay. All right, we'll see what comes of this. We'll see what comes of this. Well, we'll take up. Hopefully our opponent can't just kill this next turn. Discard a card, discard our other Liliana. I mean, I think we have to keep Liliana Last Hope unless our opponent can, like, just kill it somehow. This is 5 other cards, so we can't... Still can't Cling to Dust, which is a little awkward. Alright. So our opponent can ultimate Liliana here if they want to, I suppose. We'll see what they draw. Need them to not be able to kill Liliana Last Hope, because Last Hope, I think, should win us this game. Hopefully. I guess if they can get, like, Karn Bridge down, that'd be pretty bad. Alright. What are you giving us, opponent? Lands versus walkers? Oh my god. Do they have a way to get rid of our walkers? Like, I think we're taking the... Like, if they're giving us a choice of 2 walkers, like, they can only kill 1, right? Alright. Well... I mean, if they can kill Liliana Last Hope, I guess we're... No! I did that wrong. Oh my god. Okay, Profane Tutor... Yeah. 2 Profane Tutors. Okay, well, I messed that up. Real bad. You draw a land. We're gonna... This is greedy, but I think we have to. Opponent only gets to draw 1 card here, then they get to Profane Tutor. And they can draw a card off like Castle Lockthwain or whatever if they want to, but okay, cool. Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is alright. Alright, so let's just Thoughtseize right now. Just in case. Damnation. Okay, well, we'll take that, I guess. Alright, so now we get to do this. Draws a card. Makes sense. Alright, so we'll give you... Jukabog Swamp. Just kill 2 lands. Castle Lockthwain and Swamp. Gotta take Castle Lockthwain though, right? Okay, so they do keep the Castle Lockthwain. Maybe we should have like gone Swamp Swamp Bog, but alright, so they get to get 2 cards. I cannot believe I clicked the wrong pile. I was clicking the pile to keep, but that's not how that works. It's the pile to sacrifice. Okay. Opponent only has 2 lands though. Hopefully they can't play too much here. Like even if they go get both the lands they need. We're kind of okay with getting a land on our draw here. I guess they could go get... They can't go get land... Is called, but kills the plane for 2 or less. Okay, they get the Urborg and an expedition map. Okay. Ooh, Douthie. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Alright, well we'll go get our Cabal Coffers, I guess. We'll play our Cabal Coffers. Player discards a card. Okay, they had to pitch their Cabal Coffers. Why would they go get the Cabal Coffers? Oh no. They discarded Douthie Woodworker. Okay. It was just a late pop-up. Alright, well, we lose our Liliana. Oh, I'm still so mad. I cannot believe that I did that thing. Okay. Yep, kills Liliana. I guess they can recast Liliana off Douthie if they want to. Yep, they have Cabal Coffers. They play Cabal Coffers. Sure. Castle Lockthwain is a good draw here, actually. I think. We're down to 13. Our opponent's at 18. I already played this card. Okay, goes to combat. Let's see, they played a Castle Lockthwain. No. Played a Swamp. Alright, so we both have a lot of mana. We both have a Castle Lockthwain. Our opponent has a Douthie, though. They're not sacrificing Douthie for Liliana, so I guess that's alright. We have things that could get us out of here. Okay, so let's make some mana. Which mana do we make here? 5. Draw a card. Urborg. Okay. Expedition map. Not ideal. this now, I guess. I guess we didn't necessarily have to. Maybe it's wrong to do this now. So I don't really want to draw. Well, I guess we can just draw a card with Castle Lochthwain. Alright, get our second Cabal Coffers. Play our second Cabal Coffers. Tap. Let's see. Do we draw? We cling. Let's cling a Liliana here to draw some cards. Let's use Invoke. Leave Arlo in just in case. So what does this get us here? Golos, okay. Okay. Alright, we need to fade some things. Oh, Douthie makes us. Ugh, okay. Grab the cling goes away forever now. Look, Despair is pretty bad. Another Walker's pretty bad. We have more mana than our opponent, but for us. Oh, Sundering Titan. It kills a land, right? Because we only have swamps. So we're going to destroy one of our Cabal Coffers. Alright. I guess for 3. So now we need, like, Damnation to survive. Nation, Liliana would be okay. Whoa, okay, well. Sometimes you just get the stuff. Oh no. Oops. Forgot that that happens when it leaves too. But we had to, or we're just dead, so. Yeah, kill our Cabal Coffers. Alright, well. Now we will play a Golos. Let's see, Cascading Cataracts. Pay 5, add 5. Let's see, and that costs. Oh, that costs 7. 7. No. Oh my god. I don't know. We didn't want mana anyways, really. Didn't want mana anyways. Okay. Whew. Don't click on anything ever. Ever. Alright, plays the swamp. I mean, they're just gonna draw with Castle Lochthwain and see if they can play something. They have one card in, I guess. Oh, they have their own Cling to Dust, Exile Liliana. Gets a Karn. Well, it's a good thing we didn't go get Cascading Cataracts. That would have just been real bad. See, they can't go get Worm. I mean, they could go get Worm, but like it doesn't do anything yet. Could get Bridge to protect the Karn and start eating away our lands. Yeah. Unless, yeah, they get the Ensnaring Bridge. So unless we can find a way to just kill Karn, we're just dead here. We tap 3, Castle Lochthwain, so we have 3. I mean, we'll do it. Profane Tutor. Alright. Yep. Next turn, Karn goes and gets the artifact, starts eating away our lands. We can't attack our opponent, so we're just dead there. Okay. Alright, so we want a Douthies. We want Turox, I think, as well, just as some threats. We want Blood Chief's Thirst, I think, for the opposing Planeswalkers. Do we bring in our own Sundering Titan? Probably not actually that good. Like, it only hits one land. The land on when it's... We want to bring in Pithy Needles? What are we going down? Masker Worm, for sure. Read all the instructions, folks. Maybe we can go down a couple Fatal Pushes. Probably the Cling to Dust is fine, and then like that. I was all excited to play a Liliana Last Hope deck too. I mean, I know there's only one of them, but still. Okay, this has stuff in it that could be good, I guess. We're gonna keep 7. But I'm gonna also keep 7. That's probably what it is. Alright, Prismatic Vista, Expedition Map, a go. See if our opponent has a hand hate. Captain, did you keep in your Inquisitions, Thought Seasons? My opponent. Castle Lockdown, alright. That seems like good news for us. That seems like good news. Play Douthie. Say go. Next turn we can Liliana. Cascading Cataracts. Blood Chief's Thirst. Expedition Map. Alright. We're just gonna Liliana here. Take it out. Pitch a Profane Tutor. We do really kind of want to find a land. Very curious as to what our opponent has in hand. Feels good that they use their Blood Chief's Thirst on Douthie. Probably only have 2 of those from the sideboard. We'll find out. Find out. Also discards Profane Tutor. Cool. Assuming they just go fetch a land. Unless they have a second Profane Tutor. Expedition Map. Yep, so they're gonna go find their land. Do they go get Herborg? Just Swamp. Okay. Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright, well that's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. So now we need... Still, really, we just want to find a land, I guess, so we can Profane Tutor and Expedition Map. Well, I guess we can do either one. But we can do both either way. Yeah, we get our Castle Lockdown. Castle Lockdown. Let's suspend. Discard card. Beseju, man. Okay, cool. Neat. Douthie. Alright, well, we can kill that with Liliana. More Coffers, not making mana for at least a little bit. We can also start just drawing cards with Castle Lockdown if we don't find anything. So feeling okay. Oh, we found our Cabal Coffers. Sure. Target player sacrifices a creature. Because this does mean they get to keep a card in hand, but I think this is what we have to do. We're not making mana with Cabal Coffers yet either. We'll see if our opponent goes to get their Urborg. Blast Zone. I mean, I suppose they can take that up if they want to. Suspends a tutor. Ouch. Schwatz. Okay, well. I suppose that technically means our Cabal Coffers is going to make mana now. Ooh, what are we going to go get? What are we going to get? There's 6 mana. We just get Golos. Golos. Let's see. If we just get Urborg. Davis. They do have a suspended Profane Tutor. If we get Urborg, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 lands. -2. Let's see, minus 3. So this would make 6 mana. So it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. That's okay. So I guess we just we can't get both these things. What am I thinking? I'm gonna draw a card as well. I guess maybe we do Invoke. Invoke doesn't affect the board at all though. Actually, maybe we get Ashiok. Our opponent would probably search in response. But that's okay because they won't get the Profane Tutor. Oh, and we draw that too. Okay. Swamp. So we have 3. Come on, F6, F6. Oh, the F6. All right, cool. Cool. Are we gonna pitch goals? I don't think we are. So let's see. Let's see. Target player mills and exile each opponent's graveyard. Do we want to mill ourselves for any reason? We have Takanuma. We only have the one. We just mill our opponent and exile their graveyard. All right, and then we're not going to take up Liliana. So opponent can't search with map and will not be able to search with their Profane Tutor this turn. Oh, they didn't read the Ashiok. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. All right, so they do have I think one more turn. Yeah, they have one more turn to get rid of Ashiok. Okay, they play the Urborg. All right, so our mana's online here. Oh, we draw Cabal Coffers too. Boy, oh boy. All right, so we are gonna go get Cascading Cataracts. Well, yes, we would like to use it. Cascading Cataracts, thank you. Guess we draw a card. We're very likely to be able to play it. Second Liliana. That's kind of annoying. Because we can't play that. Do we... Let's draw a card. Let's draw a card. It makes us go down a little bit of mana, but I think that's okay. We got 2 Cabal Coffers here. I'd really love to play something else. But it says legit forgot about Ashiok passive rip. Yeah, it's good. Passive Walker is kind of a pain sometimes. Alright, so now we will take up our Liliana. We are just gonna discard our other Liliana. We'll mill our opponent a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna lose some mana, that's fine. We can't attack, we've upgraded, or we've ticked up all our planeswalkers. Alright, feed the swarm, swamp, Vesuva. Ooh, Vesuva, that's an interesting one. Alright, so opponent's gonna draw with Castle Luckthwain here. Or no, what are they doing? Oh, they ticked up to 3 on Blast Zone. Okay. I mean, if they want to activate their Blast Zone in response to the Profane Tutor... Oh, they didn't. They did not do that. I assume that's what they meant to do, was upkeep sack Blast Zone? Alright, what'd you find? So now they're gonna do it. Now they're gonna do it. Alright, so we lose. Alright, clings. Opponent's gonna get rid of that Ashiok forever. Alright. Okay. Oh, we can just play Karn the Great Creator. I don't think it does much for us though. Feeds the swarm. Okay. Alright. We can just activate Cascade and Cataracts though. Oh, we have Invoke Despair. We have Invoke Despair, everybody. Can we do everything? We have 12 mana. This is 5. 5, 10. Yeah, I think we can do everything. Choose a type of mana. Okay, and then pay 2 with Golos. Cast. Oh boy. Wait, no, cancel. We can't cast that. That doesn't do anything. It's too bad we can't use that, but we could have had more mana there. All right, well, I was gonna see if we could do anything with that, but we can't. Vote Despair again, down to 5. Guess we'll just suspend Profane Tutor, because why not? We'll attack our opponent for 3. Man, I did not realize how low our time was. Okay, opponent. You're at 2. Damnation. Okay. Sure. Douthie. Also fine. Alright, we do need to draw something here. Pithing Needle. Okay. Coffers. Alright, so let's start off with 9 mana. How much mana can we make here? Okay, so let's march for a bit. Alright, we have to cast, and then we have to pay some mana. 8? 8 seems fine, because we're going to drain ourselves, that's why I'm doing so much. Yeah, we'll pay one of those. We're going to name Karn the Great Creator here. We're going to draw a card with Castle Lockthwain. Liliana. We'll play Liliana. Take up Liliana. Discard Marsh Flag. Actually, discard Urborg. We don't have Cling in our yard, so I guess that's technically it. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We also are very low on time. So we're gonna skip through our opponent's turn here. Card goes down to 1. Plays Inquisition. We got nothing. Okay, scoops it up. All right, all right. We didn't quite have them dead there, but maybe it was pretty close. Yeah, I think we run it like that. Run it like that. Man, Ashiok was so good there. So good there. Alright, we cannot keep this hand. Mulligan! Really cannot keep that hand. I guess we're keeping this hand. Vista... Needle to the bottom for now? I guess. Alright. This is gonna be a tough one. Swamp. Inquisition. Alright. Takes our one draw play here. We draw about the worst draw in our deck, so. Come on, play your Douthie. Yeah, Profane Tutor, you bet. Would also like to draw a Profane Tutor, I suppose. Wouldn't be too terrible. Pretty okay with our opponent just running out the clock here too, I suppose. Alright, there we go. They're back. Swamp. Alright, well. To that. Okay, opponent has Urborg. Thought seizes us. Take our Archon, please. It's embarrassing. What? What? I'm not even streaming. How did they know? How did they know? Okay, they're gonna cling our Archon. Okay. Or cling our map. Sure. We draw Golos. Golos is alright. Alright, so opponent gets Profane Tutor. I'm assuming they go get their missing piece here, gets their coffers, and then probably just goes off. Opponent knows that we have Damnation and Fatal Push. Did not see the Golos yet. If they go Liliana here, we'll probably pitch Damnation, I think. If they go Golos. Alright, Profane Tutor goes off. We didn't find the Ashiok in time. Yep, Cabal Coffers. You bet. Vote Despair is also decent here. Draws them basically a whole new hand. And just Douthie. They know we have Fatal Push. And that's it? Okay. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I guess maybe that's all they had. I guess I would have drawn there rather than... Alright, well, I don't want to discard Golos, but like, we may need to protect Liliana if they have a creature. Or closer to Damnation than our opponent discards a Damnation. All right. All right, we'll see what our opponent has here. Opponent has Cabal Coffers. They have a Castle Lochthwain. They've got 3 cards in hand. Takanuma. I'm gonna get back there down, I suppose. Nothing? Okay. What do they have over there? What do they have? And obviously they can also draw something at end of our turn, and maybe that's what they're hoping for here, is for a better draw. I just have like some random removal in hand. Okay, discards Feed the Swarm. What enchantments did they think we had? I guess it destroys target creature. So they're gonna draw cards here. Or a card, I assume. We got about 2 minutes on our opponent, so that's something. Neither one of us are too close to being dead, though. They can just like find an Archon and cast an Archon, we're pretty dead. Cling to dust. Alright. Target's Damnation. Doughty, Walker. Profane Tutor. Okay. Well, we're gonna draw a card here. Turok. Turok's pretty alright. Opponent, you got 4 minutes, my friend. 2 minutes. 4 minutes, not 2 minutes. I don't think they have a 2-mana instant speed kill Liliana here, so. We draw Cabal. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so this makes that many manas. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and make you sacrifice Natalie. Seems like a good first step here. And then cast with Kicker to get rid of that last card. It's an Archon. We can't draw a card, so we pass turn. Put 0 cards in hand. We've got a Turok and a Liliana here. Gets a Vesuva. Makes it into Cabal Coffers. It's a lot of mana now. Draws a card. Goes down to 17. Can they play it? They cannot, which means we just eat it with Liliana. Flats. Oh, I'm dumb. We should have. That's 1 point of damage extra that we should have had. Thoughtseize. Let's see how much. We've got a lot of mana. I'm gonna try to draw a card here. Profane Tutor. Yep, perfect. We'll suspend that. Okay. Opponent gets to go get something terrible here. I guess if they go get Archon, it's fine. So we can sack the Turok, then we make them sack the Archon. Guess we'll see what they get. And how many Archons they had. Looks like Archon. That's an Archon. Alright. Well, we will sacrifice Turok. Cascading Cataracts. Profane Tutor. Alright. got our own Profane Tutor on suspend. Okay, well. Cast this. I think we still say Karn, Great Creator. Yeah, I think we're gonna say Karn, Great Creator. I think that's the worst, like, top deck. It just gets our opponent out of everything. So clearing, we'll play it as an extra land. You know what? We'll draw another card. Why not? Invoke Despair. All right. It has Profane Tutor on 1 with the draw. Has Lockwing to draw an extra card. Down to 255. I was honestly not expecting this game to even last this long with how our start went. But, alright, Clings. Sure. To draw another card. But now we get to play Tutor. Guess we just get Archon of Cruelty. It's tough because we know that our opponent also has Profane Tutor on suspend, so maybe it would have been better to even like go get Ashiok there. Drop Urborg. We have an Urborg out, so I guess we'll play it at this point. Can't invoke Despair this turn because we don't quite have enough mana, sadly. Alright, so they get their Profane Tutor online here. We've yet to draw our Takenuma, so we could find Takenuma to get back our Archon if they just like go get a kill spell here. I think we're pretty okay if they just get a kill spell here, though. Not if it's another Archon, though. What? No! Oh, no. Okay. So they get to take an extra turn. So we have to block with our Archon. I guess this is like... Okay. Right. Okay, so I guess we can't sacrifice the Archon. Swamp, Urborg. How many permanents is that? 1, 2, 3. Let's see, this is going, I haven't even declared where it goes yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a block. Oh, and they have Bloodjeeps there. No! Okay, we need to hit a land. We need to hit exactly land here. Yeah, maybe that's but like getting rid of Liliana was like Douthy. Oh man. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, we make 3 mana here. We just play the Douthy. Oh boy, Emrakul. Was not expecting that one. I thought maybe we had pulled ourselves out of it. Oh, we have to sacrifice 6. Oh yeah, this is real dumb. Oh boy. Down to 1. Profane Tutor. Can't beat the Emrakul. What a turnaround there. Opponent only had a minute 30 on the clock too, but they got there. GG, well played, opponent. Well played. All right, well, hello, welcome back, everybody. We're gonna update the match count. We are sadly down a game, though. What a game! What a game that was, though. Seriously. All right, we're on this. This is what we're on. We don't do anything till turn 3, actually? No. I was like, oh, Liliana's everywhere, sure. Alright, we'll keep this. Massacre Worm to the bottom. Could be relevant, but could very easily not be relevant, so. Alright, we're gonna go Herboard. Thoughtseize. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's awkward. I think we're just gonna die here. I guess if we can Liliana get the Grave Titan, we might have a chance. This takes mana to cycle, so I guess, I don't know. This is going to be a pretty hard game 1 to win here, I think. Spire Buff Canal. Alright, well that's an okay draw. This means we can go get, like, Damnation turn 4, which is probably after they've gotten all their stuff back, hopefully. So next turn we can Liliana pitch a Grave Titan. Well, they didn't Riverwinder there. Interesting. Scalding Tarn. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, maybe they're just assuming that we're gonna do all the discarding for them. Cycles the Riverwinder, you bet. We'll just put it in the graveyard for you, opponent. You don't have to do anything. Steam events. Untapped, you say. Street Wraith. Well, that has Swamp Walks. Oh, double Street Wraith. Okay. Can I discard my card now, please? Come on. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if even Grave Titan can save us here. I will discard a Grave Titan. Like, Archon maybe would have been okay here. Oh, they also have the Sky Turtle. I guess maybe I should have taken the Sky Turtle so that they can't, like, bounce our one creature that we actually get out of this interaction here. Tentacle Sanctum. Alright, they're going to cycle some things. Slash, like, all their stuff is, like, flying. At least that doesn't, but this essentially is flying. I think we're just probably dead here. It's awkward, though, because I think we have to keep in our Liliana's post board. Come on, discard Sky Turtle. Yes, okay, cool. I guess it's pretty bad. Grief, sure. We have a land in hand, opponent. We have a land in hand. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Only has the 2. And they're both lands, actually. Alright, so I guess what this means, actually, is that we're going to go get Archon to discard Archon. I think. See, Massacre Worm doesn't really do anything. Damnation. I don't even know if Archon does anything, but it might be enough. What else could we get here? We could get Turok. We only have 2 lands in hand that we already know about. I think it's Archon. I could be wrong. Ooh, another Profane Tutor, you say? Okay, well now we'll also have Damnation for later. Discard our card. We have Liliana as well, so like our opponent can't just like hard cast stuff slowly. Like that's not gonna work either. Sasha will eventually find our good stuff here. Cycles Architects of Will. Oh, I'm done. We also could have got Cling to Dust, I guess. That might have been a good play as well. Each player discards a card, please. Because now they can just like make enough stuff that it won't probably matter. So I guess we do still have Damnation that we're going to go get. Alright, so it gets rid of their Steam Vents, so they still just have land in hand. We'll draw a card at the end of their turn. So yeah, we have. Oh no, we've seen the Spire Bluff Canal, so we actually don't know what's in their hand. Alright. Draw a card. Prismatic Vista. Not the card we were hoping to see. We get to cast this now. What are we getting? Maybe just Cling. Just start eating their graveyard. We can only like Cling for one thing. Yeah, all their stuff is big enough that, well, actually, so I'm thinking about Grief. Street Wraith survives. I'm thinking of Massacre Worm here. Curator survives. Sky Turtle definitely survives. I think it's just Damnation. Could get Golos. Could get Invoke Despair. Could get other Liliana. That probably doesn't do anything. I think we just get Damnation in case they do go off here. Swamp. Because I think we can survive one hit. And then Damnation. Probably. So play Swamp. Take up Liliana. We're taking up. We could take down. We could try to kill their lands, but I think they can instant speed do stuff. So, oh, but they get Grief back. Ugh. Okay. Never mind. Damnation was not a good get. Should have gotten the. Okay. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, I was not thinking about the fact that they have Grief. So yeah, we should have gotten like Cling. They have it here. Exile's Living End. Okay. I mean, if we want to go long game here, that's fine. Okay, Expedition Map. The Urborg. This is why you put Bajuka Bog in the deck. But we did not do that, so we do not have it. Cabal Coffers is a thing. Alright, well, we're going to separate your permanence opponent. Yeah, I guess we just try to take them off green, though. They have this suspended, so because we let them suspend it with our Urborgs. Yeah, then we'll pass the turn. Next turn, hopefully, we'll be able to do some good stuff. Now that we have Cabal Coffers. Cycles. Yeah, we're going to get to the point where Archon is not even good enough. Okay, so we also are going to take some damage from all of this drawing of cards. Come on, just natural clean. Okay, double damnation. Double damnation helps. Massacre Worm. Massacre Worm. Okay. Do we just cast a Massacre Worm? Puts a clock on our opponent. Yeah, we're just gonna cast it. Like, we could pitch it to Liliana. We're gonna pitch this Urborg. But this makes it so that our opponent has to kill us, and we do have Lillian coming down and, maybe that was wrong. I wasn't thinking of the timing of this. Let's see, next turn it comes down. Our only out here is that it has double damnation. So let's see, they all... Okay. We have the Archon, which is going to deal some damage to them as well. Draw cards. We're going to lose some life here. Inquisition doesn't do much, but... What do we draw? Our other Archon would be decent. Inquisition. Less good. Oh, they have another grief. Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to leave them with the grief in hand. We're not going to tick up Liliana. So we actually don't want that grief in the bin at the moment because we have double damnation, so. I think we survive here. I think we have enough stuff that we survive, especially with Archon. I was really hoping to draw Cling to Dust, but we didn't. A lot of abilities happening here. Alright, sacrifice a creature. I think this just kills them because we can actually... So we get to untap and attack. And they'll be down to 2. So yeah, I think it was correct to play... I think it was correct to play what we did. I counted it right. I can math sometimes. Because they don't get an attack here unless they have some way to give things haste. Yeah, okay. Let us skip that. Alright, I think our post-board game should be, like, even better. I think we'll bring in 2 rocks. We'll bring in Sundering Titan just because, like, if we can make them pitch it, that's kind of funny. Spot removal, probably not what we, excuse me, not what we want here. We can go down this Liliana. Let's use Thirst. It's okay. Actually, maybe we bring in both the Blood Chief's Thirst over the other removals, just in case they like. Because sometimes they'll just like hard cast a thing. Like if you put an Archon into the graveyard, they're like, okay, fine, I'll just like hard cast this 4-drop flyer and beat you down with it. So, slash, I don't know if they run any walk. I don't think they run any walkers. I don't think they can. So maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, we can cut. I think we can. Well, I don't know. Maybe Because like there's something to having some hand hate. Maybe it's not worth it, but we'll find out. We'll find out. All right, we're back. Up against Winston Niles Rumsford, or just Rumford. Rumford and Sons. All right, turn 2, Douthie or bust. Hey, double Douthie, you say. Well, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. But we'll get a couple... Probably get a couple cycles before we get to do anything, but... Alright, expedition map, go. We also have a Cabal Coffer, so we can go find our Urborg at some point. Though honestly, I'm tempted to just get swamps. To not give our opponent the ability to hard cast their thing here. Alright, so cycles. Steam events. Yeah, I mean, Douthie might be too slow. Douthie might be too slow. Did you just Beseju my expedition map, my friend? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, a Douthie. Expedition map number 2. And if you'd like to Beseju that one as well, I'm totally fine with that too. I mean, I get it, they didn't want us to have 1,000,000 mana. Oh, they played their Out of Water. I'm surprised they didn't try to like... Okay. A castle, Thwain. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Then we're going to play a second Douthie here. We're just going to play our second Douthie. And we'll say go. I guess we could just cast a 7/7 next turn. Foundation Breaker is also gone. The exile it. Wait, the exile. Cascades. Okay. Alright, I mean, yeah, they cast a Living End here. They get their Striped Riverwinder. But I mean, we have a Massacre Worm next turn, I think. Wait, why wouldn't they have cycled that before? That must have been their draw? Yeah, we'll get Urborg here, I guess. I guess we could have just gotten another Cabal Coffers. Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's bad. Actually, that's pretty bad. Alright, maybe there's an argument to not playing both Douthies. Sure. Sure. Alright. Gotta find a dam. Gotta find it pretty fast. Sundering Titan. Okay, well, can we cast that this turn? Okay. How much mana do we have? We have enough to cast a Sundering Titan, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Seems okay. Casual 7-10. Get rid of all of your lands, I think, here. Yeah. Doop, boop, boop. Done. Yeah, thankfully they don't have the street wraiths. We'll see what they can do here. Got another land, okay. So I can cycle more things. Continue to find things. We do have a Liliana we get to play here. And a Thoughtseize. Okay. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Alright, they're gonna cycle something here. That's actually fine. Because I'd much rather grab like a Shardless Agent out of hand. Force of Negation. Okay. That tells me you really want to protect whatever's in your hand. So I'm going to make you discard it. Oh, opponent scoops! Opponent scoops! Okay. Alright. Hey, we can win things sometimes. Alright, cool. Sundering Titan, pretty good. Turns out. Alright, everybody, we'll get you in the next one. Alrighty, here we go. Against Damien, 2203. I don't know what that was. Oh, they said GLF, GLHF, the thing. We have Thoughtseize, we have Cling to Dust, we have Fatal Push. I guess we keep this because we also got our Urborg, which could be good if we can find a way to search some things out. But we're getting to 5. Thoughtseize looking better and better. And hey, we both have cat avatars, so that's something. Alright, we told our opponent to have fun, but I think we're kind of hoping to ruin their fun here. If at all possible. Oh, Kyle. Yeah, I hate Fire and Ice, so I guess we're gonna take that. I mean, maybe we should have taken the Charm, but this also draws them a card too on turn 2. Or yeah, it means like we don't get to play something. Guess we're probably not playing too much. Castle Lochthwain. Right. We'll Cling to Dust, end of their turn, I suppose. Most likely. Ketria Triumph. So this is Rhinos, I assume. Is this Charming Rhinos? Misty Rainforest. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna cling right now. Draw Marsh Flats. Liliana of the Veil. That seems pretty okay. Assuming they don't just have a counter spell. We're gonna run it out. I also have Damnation for all the Rhinos later. I guess we're gonna get rid of Fatal Push. Yeah, Fatal Push. It does kill a Rhino, but we're hoping to actually get to Golos here. Plus we already have the Damnation, so. Hopefully they just Rhinos on their turn at sorcery speed, and they let us go off here. Again, we're pretty okay with like our opponent trying to play slow. So we have Breeding Pool, 2 unknown, or Breeding Pool, Archmage's Charm, 1 unknown. Liliana Last Hope. Alright, well, we know they have a counter. So I think we just tick out. I think we're discarding Liliana Last Hope here. Sadly. Okay, opponent pitches Breeding Pool, which is one of the cards we knew about. Do they have Rhino's EOT? Or are they just Archmage's Charm and draw? About to find out. Brazen Borrower. Just to cast it. Okay. Gets in at Lily. Yeah, gets in at Lily. Okay. Murktide. Okay, so maybe this is not Rhinos. Well, we're gonna draw a card. Another Liliana and another Liliana. Okay, well. So we'll make them pitch their last card. We'll pitch an extra Liliana that we just happen to have here. I'm gonna start Archmage's Charm. Actually, that's real good. Okay, so now they're empty-handed. We have the Damnation. Is it a Brazen Borrow? When did they cast Archmage's Charm? Did I miss that? I did, apparently. I did. A Damnation. Sicko. Oh, just scoops? Really? Okay. Alright. Well. Let's bring in a Sundry Titan. Bring in those. Bring in those. Bring in that. I guess we're gonna cut most of our fatal pushes here. Maybe all of our fatal pushes. This is just multicolored Murktide. Because it could still be Rhinos and just like have a Murktide for funsies. Doesn't seem like the worst thing. Go down a Masker Worm. Go down a March. Go down with Last Hope. And maybe Grave Titan. I don't know. I don't entirely know. Maybe this is like 5-color Omnath. Herboard, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Coffers. We have Cabal Coffers for days. We've got a Thoughtseize. I guess this is fine. We don't have a lot of action, but we also have this cast lock. Well, never mind. Never mind. This hand is terrible. Send it back. A Tawara. Okay. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Our opponent probably has like Fire and Ice though, so it probably won't matter. Flooded Grove. Don't ice me. Don't ice me. Oh, here comes the ice. God. Worst. The worst. Alright, well, we're just gonna get down Cabal Coffers. Say go. AKA Swamp. Island. I'm definitely holding up counter here. Three mana. I guess we're running Douthie into the counter. Endurance. Okay. Okay. Does their own graveyard. Douthie doesn't hit their graveyard, so I don't know why they did that necessarily in response, but sure. All right, gonna get in for 3. That is okay. Steam events. Another Liliana. So we can double Liliana. All right, that's kind of neat. Actually, we're kind of in trouble if like our opponent just has any sort of. If they have Beseju, actually, we're kind of in trouble. All right, Liliana number 1. It lands. Okay, well, we can't choose them. That's right. I forgot. That doesn't work like that. I guess Liliana's a little bit worse than we were hoping, but we'll see. We'll see. We do have Invoke Despairs, which can get rid of the ley lines here. I guess we should have just drawn a card with Castle Lochthwain. No, we couldn't have. Archmage's Charm to draw 2 cards. We'll see if they feel any pressure from the Liliana. Cast a Fury. Targeting what? 2 damage, 2 damage. Okay. Alright, well, Damnation looking okay. It doesn't even attack the Liliana. Gotta respect the Liliana. I guess if they have like... I guess we should have made them discard a card first. Okay, that actually worked. Alright, each player discards a card. Do we have enough mana? Is there anything we would want to field? We could take them off green, actually. Maybe just bin the Cabal Coffers for now. Sad, because we would have so much mana. But are they? Okay, so they are rhinos. They are rhinos, okay. Do we play land that turn? I don't even know. Passing. Suspicious. Discard a card. We're gonna discard another land. That discards another Fury. Okay. Makes 6 mana. Let's kill the Flooded Grove. See if they have a basic forest. They have Endurance. Oh, they have Violent Outburst. Alright. Okay. Crashing Footfalls. Okay. Get a swamp. They do have the forest. Okay. It's awkward. All the awkwardness. We have 8 mana. Draw a card. Profane Tutor. Okay, that could help later on. We're gonna play second Liliana here. Keep this one. Take this one up. Make our opponent discard Shardless Agent. Glad we did that. Definitely worth it. Alright. So probably taking 8 here. So we are going to need to find something. Because I imagine both of these... Yeah, they're just going to ignore Liliana. Makes sense. Alright, we need something real good here. Douthie cannot block. Uh-huh. Swamp. Swamp. All right. Yeah, Douthie cannot block, so we are just dead. Just dead. Okay. All right, so now we know for sure we are up against the Crashing Footfalls deck. Is there anything we want to change based off of that? I don't think so. Maybe Cling to Dust and just like put in one Fatal Push. It does kill a Rhino for 1. Which is not entirely... We're on the play. We're on the play. Okay. It says... Alright, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. I think we Expedition map here. I don't think they have much they're going to play on turn 1, so... Scalding Tarn. I think we'll just play our Swamp, and let's Inquisition. They didn't start off with Leyline, so that seems like a win already. Oh boy, they just have it all, do they? All right, we don't care about our graveyard. Fire Ice isn't annoying, but nothing we can do about it. They force some negation. Force of negation is probably the worst one here, honestly. Like, I want to take Violent Outburst so they can't cascade at instant speed. But, like, we can take 1 hit and then Damnation. Or, like, Invoke Despair, hopefully. So I think we have to take Force. Oof. Oof. Triome. They're also gonna ice us. What if they ice? They can target the map. Icing actually isn't that good because, I mean, like, we can just... Whatever they try to tap here, we can tap for mana and then use it for the map. Yeah. So we'll just sacrifice map here. We weren't doing a whole lot anyways. True Golos. Alright. Let's see. Fire and Ice is gone. Mr. Rainforest gone. Alright, well, all Coffers. I think we just Golos here. Go get Cascading Cataracts. Opponent can Violent Outburst, but we can block a Rhino. Or they get Endurance, but we don't really care about Endurance. Yeah, I think it's just Cataracts. So if they can't kill Golos next turn, we can start activating it. We also have like Invoke Despair to like kill a creature. Or we can Damnation if we really need to. Gets their forest. Looks like they're gonna violently outburst here. That's fine. Oh boy. Didn't want to see all those things. He's not there. Alright, so they do get to hit us for 4 here. If they have like a Fury, that's kind of annoying, but what you gonna do? These are all the things that were revealed. I think we only know Endurance and Mountain. Alright, we'll block. Oh, they have another Violent Outburst? Okay, well that kills our Golos. We just have Damnation. Oh my god, okay. Problem is that they do have one more. I think we're gonna have to Damnation this turn. Douthy, you say? A Damnation. Douthy. I guess we could have invoked Despair, and maybe that would have been just better. Actually. Draw ourselves 3 cards. Well, no. We don't want to save the Invoke for when they... I guess it only gets rid of the little human. Doesn't get rid of the rhinos. But we can cast it. What does that get for us? Crashing Footfalls. So we get a 2-mana spell, so we get Profane Tutor, actually. Well, we could... There's other things that get hit, I suppose, as well. Blast Zone. Okay. Alright, well, please don't have a counter. Okay. This opponent still has rhinos, though. Opponent still has rhinos. Oh, we can just cast Crashing Footfalls of our own? Do we just do that? I think so. Again, we are really hoping they don't have a counter, but... Opponent. So we can't do anything here with this or this. We don't have any ways to draw. We've already played our land. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we too get some rhinos. Our opponent's got some rhinos. We don't have an endurance. Oh, petty theft. No. All right. That's fine. We still have one more damnation that we could find. Don't have a lot of card draw. We're going to block a rhino here. Oh boy. Okay. Oof. This is actually pretty bad. Man, we need to draw something good here. See, 7 plus the endurance they're about to cast is 10. Oh, so we're just dead. I guess we should not have cast Thoughtseize. I don't know if it would have really made too much of a difference. Exiles their own graveyard. They had forced negation. Why didn't they force any of that? Okay. Okay. And we have no way to draw cards. Let's see, they can just flash this in. We can't take this up to 3 and blow it up. Yep. Opponent sees the line. Opponent sees the line. Man, really needed some draws there that weren't just lands. kind of got a little flooded out there. But what we've drawn, Liliana. Yeah, well, what you gonna do? Good game, well played, opponent. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. All right, let's jump into the next one. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are in water. Playing swamps. Lots and lots of swamps is what we're playing. If I'm over here, I want it over there, right? That's the idea. Sorry, just doing a little in-game adjusting here. But I'm only getting to 5. Does get to go first. Hopefully this is not Tron. Because this hand is real bad against Tron. Real bad. Show me a monkey. No lands. We drew up a Fiend Tutor. Don't hate that. Let's take a look. What's happening over there, friend? What just happened? I'm confused. It didn't look like our opponent just F6 because they went to their second main. The head lands. Okay, plays the Sunbaked Canyon. Second Profane Tutor. Fine, I guess. Actually, I really like this March now. Alright, suspend Profane Tutor. Wouldn't mind a second land. Opponent draws another land. Here comes Eidolon. Really great at Rebels. Really great. Alright, we'll take that. We're gonna Fatal Push this so we don't have to tick down Liliana. And then we'll just suspend another Profane Tutor. Opponent can cast a Skewer for full price next turn. Drew another land. So hand is Land Skewer Unknown. Skewer's full price, you bet. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go get our Cabal Coffers here. Thoughtseize. Liliana. Then I think we're just gonna tick up on Liliana and discard this Thoughtseize. I was gonna discard their land. I assume. Yeah, gets rid of the last card we know of. We're gonna say go. We're gonna say go. Feeling pretty okay here. We get to go get another Cabal Coffers if we want to next turn, and then just cast Archon. I'm still very confused about our opponent's first turn. I assume that was not on purpose because they had lands. I was like, oh no, did they like keep a no lander? But they had the lands. They had cards they could play. So I assume they must have just skipped. It was just weird because it did stop on their second main. Goblin Guide. Bet. We could kill this, but I think this is fine. Like we're at 14 life at turn 5. Going for a Fae, so we have Fatal Push on the top. We won't get to draw it, but that's okay. Don't think we're too worried about it. Cast a Skewer, okay, got us down to 9. I think we just get to play Archon here, though. And that should pretty well seal the game here, I think. Cabal Coffers. Inquisition, dead in hand. Doesn't matter. Cast Archon. And then this should seal the deal. Opponent not given in yet. Fang Tutor. Okay. Take up Liliana. We'll just pitch this Inquisition. Honestly, if they play another creature next turn, we're going to cast this March and just gain 1,000,000 life. And then attack with Archon. We're 12. Our opponent has 2 cards if they want to crack one of their lands to get a second card, but pretty much means they won't be playing anything either, so. Boros Charm, down to 8, sure. Alright, so no creature, but that's okay. Marsh Flats, you say? Well, let's start off with, yeah, I'll skip that. Okay. Alright, so Marches seem pretty okay here. Maybe just like Turok? Not exactly the best, but I think we're taking out our Thoughtseizes. Do we want anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, let's run it like that. Maybe it's better to like cut some of the big stuff, like Grave Titan, Massacre Worm are like fun, but maybe like just having a turn 2 play. Though Doubthy doesn't block, which is of some importance in this matchup. Chooses to play first. His hand is not like the best. But we do have Urborg Coffers and a Fatal Push, so it's alright. Obviously they don't have any creatures, it's less good, but they usually have at least some creatures. And this hand just makes 1,000,000 mana, so hopefully we'll draw into some good stuff. Goblin Guide. Do you want to find us another land? They do! Urborg, go. Grave Titan. Oh, we must discard. Oh no. We'll discard a map here. Could discard the extra Urborg, but just in case they've been red, they could have ways to destroy lands. Sacred Foundry. Swift Spear. Do we have to kill that? Another land, another Cabal Coffers. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Oh well. We're gonna kill the Swift Spear. Gonna kill the Swift Spear. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Takanuma. Alright, well. Play one of the many Cabal Coffers you gave us. Say go. Fire Islet. Lightning Helix. Gets in with the guide. Blood Chief's Thirst. Take a Blood Chief's Thirst. Get rid of this Goblin Guide as well. How much mana? I don't even... Like 3 mana? Alright. Cast on that. I think we might actually go get Blast Zone. Most of our opponent's creatures are 1-drops. Let's see, we played a land. Okay. Next turn, can we get down Grave Titan? That'd be pretty neat. We're at 11. Have another land. 2 of these they can sack for extra cards. Eidolon. Alright, well, I think we were done casting tiny stuff anyways. Hopefully we're just going to cast this Grave Titan. Never mind, we're going to cast that, I think. Let's see. X4, 6. Get this for 5, gain 5. We're gonna play Grave Titan. I think like Searing Blaze kind of hurts us a little bit. I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill the Grave Titan, and the next turn. Imagine they crack one of these lands here if they're not casting a spell. We could just die. Skull Crack. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could just be dead here. We're down to 8. Opponent has 2 cards in hand, one of them being land. Okay, so we're probably not dead here. It's great that we didn't play the March. Very glad we did not play the March. Yeah, cracks that to draw another card. Goblin Guide. Definitely means we're not dead. Double March. Okay. How much mana can we make? So much mana. Okay. Eidolon. I guess we should do... We should do this post-combat. So we are going to attack with our Grave Titan here. This does allow them to like block with Eidolon if they really want to, but like we don't need to march at any point here, I don't think. Like any specific point, unless they're about to kill us. Like if they tap out to like crack a land, we'll just march. Just so they can't skull crack. Yeah, puts Goblin Guide in front here. Pretty okay with that. We have a million blockers. Also Takanuma. 1 to 2. Boros Charm, you say. Alright, well now I think we're gonna go for it. Cast. We could try to play around Skullcrack, but I think we're just gonna X10. If they have a Skullcrack, we're not just dead. Yeah, we're up to 18. That should hopefully do it. Gaining 10. We're down to 14. Alright, we'll play this blast on that we got. We'll go to combat. Attack, 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 attack. Attack, attack. Everybody attack. We create 2 blockers. We got another march here. We've got the blast zone in case something goes terribly awry. Alright, alright. 2 and 2 comes down to this last match. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, here we go. Final round. I think this is as about as good a hand as we could probably get. I guess we don't always. Maybe we shouldn't have gone Herborg. Maybe it doesn't matter. Double expressive, Dragon's Rage Channeler. We don't have a removal spell right now. Like, Liliana will remove Dragon's Rage Channeler, potentially, if it hasn't already grown. I'd love to get rid of the draw, but they have double draw. I think it's just Channeler. I think it's just Channeler. Assume they play Polluted Delta Bobble. Targets themselves. Mostly we just want to like slow them down enough to where we can do our thing, so. Draws the card. Okay, expedition map. Kind of a weird timing for it, but whatever. That'll find us our second Coffers at some point here. Gonna try to get Liliana down next turn, hopefully. Plays Pollute Delta. Cracks Pollute Delta. Going to expressively iterate. After you've already played your land. Oh no, it's a Ragavan. Alright, well that's a little worse. Exiles Damnation. Okay, well. Annoying, but what you gonna do? Alright, Kebal Coffers. 3 mana, Liliana. The Lastest Hope. Kind of awkward. We know they have the Ragavan. Next turn we get to play Golos though. They just dash. They can ignore Liliana, I suppose, at their own peril. Or they can take it down to 2. See what they do here. It doesn't mean they have to dash. They have to dash Ragavan if they want him to survive. We'll see where they go with their hit here. Well, they're going to face. Okay, they want to cast their expressive iteration. I think that's good. Marsh Flats, exiled. Not trying to land. So now they can expressive iteration. Doesn't mean they're tapped out. Hopefully this means they can't like Force of Negation. Well, we're gonna play Golos. Force only hits non-creature spells, so this should be alright. Should be alright. Bounces monkey. Invoke Despair. Play Cascading Cataracts. Let's see, we can't activate this turn. We make to 5 mana. Play the Golos. Opponent does have 7 cards in hand though, so things could still go pretty wrong. Unholy Heat would be pretty good here. Do we just want to get Castle Lockthwaite? We could get Blast Zone. Stop this Ragavan. I think we're gonna go Castle Lockthwaite. Our opponent has Unholy Heat. That's annoying. Hey, look at that. Unholy Heat. We have Grave Titan next turn, though. Hopefully. Nothing goes horribly wrong. They do get another monkey hit in here. Leon is ticking up, though. We'll eventually get that off. Leon and Grave Titan. Pretty good. Oh, they double heat. Okay, well, never mind about Liliana. Alright, just okay, they just play Ragavan. Alright. With Counterspell up. What do you take me for, opponent? What do you take me for? Alright, so we're gonna go get Cabal Coffers. We're gonna play Cabal Coffers. We're gonna make a little bit of mana. Just a little bit. Seems like they have Counterspell up. So we're going to try to invoke Despair. Yeah, there's the Counterspell. Guess we just draw a card here. Lose a little bit of life. Let Ragavan hit our face again. Kind of awkward. Kinda awkward. Expressively iterating. Alright, so opponent's gonna have a full group of cards again. They're gonna hit us with Ragavan again. DRC. Alright. Alright. Pretty okay if our opponent mostly taps out, though. If they hit us with Ragavan, they can still leave up Counterspell. Okay, they consider. Alright. I can accept a consider here. Please don't hit anything too good with Ragavan, though it doesn't matter because they're tapped out for the most part. Actually, Thoughtseize would be the worst. Blast Zone. Okay, well, Blast Zone actually would have been a nice hit, to be honest. Now that's just gone. They have something else? Another DRC. Alright, well. And a Bauble. Oh. Put Otawara into their graveyard. Actually, that's really good. Means they can't bounce this Archon. Oh man, so many baubles. Spell Pierce into the graveyard. Fatal Push. Alright, well, let's make mana. Sacrifices a DRC. We draw another land. I've already used 2 Unholy Heats. We have 7 mana. That's kind of nice. Alright, we're going to kill the other DRC. I don't think we care about Ragavan at this point. Cash is in Bauble. And Grave Titan. say go. So now we don't lose to just like a single Unholy Heat. Not that like Unholy Heat would kill us, but certainly make things a lot worse. We don't want our opponent to be able to get in with a Ragavan, so we crack Fire Islet to draw a card. Okay. They found another Unholy Heat. Cast a Murktide Regent. Okay. That is pretty big. Oh, but we just found that. And they are tapped out. We're going to attack with Grave Titan here. I don't think our opponent's going to block. Maybe we should have attacked with tokens probably too. Or they will block. Oh, okay, well then I think we just win. I'm really surprised they blocked there. Actually, cancel. Tip these two for the next 8 if we need it. Lightning Bolt. Okay, well, you know what? We're just gonna play Liliana here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Begin the sideboard. All right. Well, I like Ashiok here. I like Douthie here. I like Turok and Bloodchief's Thirst. Kind of like Marches too. I don't know if that's too much though. Liliana Last Hope does kill Ragavan, but they can just dash it. Escorm probably not going to do much. Grave Titan seems decent. Vote Spare is okay. Damnation's iffy. Thoughtseize Inquisition's still pretty good. Maybe we don't want all these things. Liliana's kind of not great against like a dash Ragavan, but we also have like our other removal for that. Maybe just go down like one Thoughtseize. Cling is okay. Maybe like a Profane Tutor. It's kind of slow. One Invoke Despair. Let's try like that. This is tempting mostly because of Blossom, but that's not till turn 3. Like turn 1 map, turn 2 crack map. Is that any good? Like we have like Archon just rotting away in our hand for forever. Though we do have like the double expedition map, so like we can eventually go get Cabal Coffers, Urborg, but it's so slow. We're probably sacrificing Blast Zone at some point. I think we gotta mold them up. Alright, I will keep this. We'll bottom Archon. We'd love for them to just like play a creature on turn 1. That would be neat. TRC, Ragavan, whatever they want. Expedition map. Okay, well, it does make things a little easier. If they do just start dashing in Ragavan this turn, we'll probably be in a little bit of trouble, but not much we can do about that at the moment. DRC. Okay. Perfect. Love it. Love that for us. I would love to crack the map, but we are... I think we gotta just get rid of DRC here. Okay, they let it happen. Next turn, at the very least, next turn at the very least, we can go get Cabal Coffers. Especially since our opponent seems to be leaving up counters. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. I guess we get it now because we can play it now. Maybe if we find a land again next turn, it's worth it. Cracks Fiery Islet. Okay, must have a lot of lands in hand. Another land lets us play Turok, which would be pretty good. If our opponent's just leaving up counters forever, then it's less good. They go Murktide, we have Lilianas for days. Another Urborg, not the land we were hoping for. Well, seems like they have the counter, but we have double Liliana. We're not just gonna not do nothing. We're not gonna just do nothing. I don't know. Words are hard. Yeah, there's the counter spell, as predicted. Totally fine. We could Turok. Maybe it's worth it. I think we'll only do that if they like tap out though. I don't know if we're gonna like try to slam Turok into the counter spell. Murktide Regent with counterspell backup. Alright, it's a little worse. It's a little worse. So we have 5 mana. Alright, alright. Yeah, looks like our opponent has the counter spell. Okay. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of a hit here from Murktide Regent, but I think at that point, like, Liliana is more important than our Turok. Opponent still has a lot of cards in hand, but I think we gotta play it kind of safe for a minute here. Could have played Golos as well, I guess, but that really doesn't do anything. Well, maybe that's why it's better. Like, maybe we should have just played Golos into the counter and then save Turok for later. To, like, get more cards discarded. Golos is also, like, a way for us to win this game after we've dealt with the Murktide Regent, and then they, like, Unholy Heat our Liliana. So. Okay, opponent attacks. Passes. We're gonna Inquisition. Unholy Heat, Lightning Bolt, Murktide Regent. Okay. Alright. So I do get to play another Murktide Regent. And they get to Unholy Heat our Liliana. That's a little awkward. I think we gotta do it though. Like, we could try to play Ashiok, take a hit. We would like grow their Murktide. We got Golos into Cascading Cataracts next turn, so we just gotta kind of hope that's enough, I think. Opponent didn't Unholy Heat on our turn. Interesting. We know they have 2 of them. Maybe they have 6? If they find red mana, they can still Unholy Heat. If they don't, we get to keep Liliana at least for a little bit. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have exactly enough to cast the Murktide. Well, with Expressive Iteration, they have more than enough. So, it's not a very big one though. It only gets 3. It's only 6/6 flyer. Castle Lochthwain, you say? Well, go Golas. But they have the Unholy Heat. So getting Cascading Cataracts is actually not what we want to do because it doesn't do anything for us. We don't get Takanuma. Probably no. Don't probably get Blast Zone either. Are we just getting another Cabal Coffers? I guess. Maybe we should have just played Ashiok. The Ashiok like grows than Murktide potentially. Like if we try to like mill them. We'll discard our extra Urborg. Alright, so opponent has to spend their... Well, I guess they have the Unholy Heat. Never mind. The Unholy Heat. I discarded one Unholy Heat. Okay, so this means Golos lives. I should have paid attention to... Because now we could have gotten Cascading Cataracts, actually. Yeah, now Ashiok is like actively worse. We're down to 9. Profane Tutor is going to be a little on the slow side, I think. Let's draw a card, I guess. Somatic Vista. We'll play Ashiok here. We're not going to take it up, though, because it grows the Murktide. Yeah. Yeah, I should have paid attention. Or, like, maybe ticked up Liliana first. I don't actually remember at this point what order I did that. Because we're going to be down to 1, so any bolt. Which... Yeah, we've only gotten rid of 1 bolt so far. We get to be on the play for game 3, so hopefully that means something. Dashes Ragavan. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, having seen all that. Do we change anything? I don't. Shingsho. Do we want to go down 1 more Profane Tutor for like another removal spell, or is that just silly? It might be just silly. Maybe we'll go down Grave Titan for another Turok. Having some earlier stuff to play is good. We can cast that on turn 3. No, 4. Or we can cast on turn 2 if we really want to, but that's not generally the idea. Alright, we'll try it like that. I think there's some things we could have done differently that might have changed how the game worked out, but... Alright, turn 2 Douthie. We'll keep it. Turn 1 map, turn 2 Douthie, turn 3 Liliana, assuming counterspells and whatnot are not involved. Douthie really good against the DRC. I guess we should have like not attacked with Golos there. That was kind of... Yeah. We also would like to kill our opponent eventually, so. Opponent getting down to 6. Keeping 6. Board. Map. Go. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got here. There's the Ragavan. Awkward that we can't interact with it with Douthie. Douthie can't block. But it probably has a removal spell anyways. Can't block. Pretty much would 100% take this block as well. Gets a Thoughtseize. That's pretty good. Go take our Liliana. We give them the free swamp to do it too. Yep, cast Thoughtseize off of the treasure. Interesting. They have a swamp. I assume they take the Liliana here. Now we just need the good old Thoughtseize bug to give us another one on top of our library, and we're good to go. Takes Liliana. Makes sense. Passes. Alright, well, we're gonna go to combat. I guess just play out Douthie. Douthie number 2. Yeah, it looks like counterspell incoming here. Does mean that this Douthie's gonna have a counterspell underneath it, so could be relevant. Could be relevant if they don't just kill it here. What do they get? They get... Oh, come on. Okay. Alright. DRC. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh. We just get to steal Ragavan next turn? Is that good enough? I don't actually know if that's good enough. But is a thing we could do. Could also just draw 2 cards. I kind of like stealing Ragavan or Darcy even. Let's see. So we have lots of mana. Also get Takenuma. I think we'll get Blast Zone. Boy, if they have a counterspell, we're gonna be in trouble. We just charm. Gain control of Darcy. Hey, we have Delirium too. Look at us. Could just have like a... Well, they don't have... Oh, they have Lightning Bolt. Sure, of course. Of course. Alright, well, we got our opponent to Lightning Bolt their own creature. Hopefully they don't hit anything too good off this Ragavan. Stuck on 2 lands. Find a Fatal Push. Alright, I don't think we care too much about Fatal Push. Unless they want to target their own Ragavan. Otawara. Alright, we're not in the best space here, but also not necessarily in the worst. Invoke Despair. Don't mind if I do. Sure this is getting countered, but gotta try. I feel like wow, okay. Cool. 100% assumed that was gonna get countered, but maybe we should have Cling on our turn since they didn't have a counter spell. Just so they couldn't cast like a Murktide here. It's actually kind of relevant. Though I guess they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 8. So yeah, we definitely should have Cling to Dust. Because now they're just gonna cast a Murktide and we got nothing. Guess we can take Blast Zone up to 8. It's like a thing we can do. I mean, obviously we do have ways to kill Murktide, but much better if they just didn't cast it also. Looks like that might be what's happening. Yep, there's the Murktide. Alright. Oh no, it's 7, so it wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. Ragavan. Alright, well, while our opponent's tapped out, we're gonna get rid of that. Oh, we can just go find the answer here, actually. I forgot. I guess if they have like Force of Negation, it's worse, but I mean, yeah. If they have Force of Negation, there's not much we can do about it. You can also just force this Profane Tutor if they want to. I guess it's probably better to, like, get the card that we went to go get. Actually, in that case, let's see, we have 8 mana. Excuse my little noises there. So this taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 2. 3. 5. 6, 7. So we only have 7 mana. So I think that means we have to go get Liliana. And taps for 7, right? So taps for 5, 6, 7, yeah. So we only have 7. We're gonna draw a land. I'm gonna be sad. But Liliana it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Tap, tap. Liliana. Please don't have force. They don't have force. I'd love to draw a card, but we still technically could on their turn. Actually, well, no, we can't. Not if we don't want to. So we have to do it right now if we want to do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. 1, 2. I'd like to draw a card here, I think. Shoot, what I targeted the Thoughtseize, right? Okay, so Inquisition, Expedition Map, Invoke Despair, Fatal Push, Profane Tutor. Done. Didn't want to cling to dust the thing that we were also paying for. All right, well, you know what? That's okay. We'll cast that card. Storm count 5. Oh, they should have another Murktide. All right. Well, I guess we're ticking up Blast Zone to 8. Oh, I guess I can't cast it. What are we worried about? What are we worried about? Expeditious map. Oh, we should play this turn here. Counter my Expedition map. How about each player discards a card? Gets rid of the Murktide. Okay. So let's see, that's how many Murktides down? 2 Murktides down. Do we want I think we should. Let's do this. Sacrifice this. Could also just get Castle Lochthwain. We've got one more use of the Cling to Dust. Let's cling. Cling. Target Unholy Heat. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all of our graveyard. Fatal Push. Alright. Not the card we were necessarily wanting to see, but this does protect us from, like, Dash Ragavan. Okay, opponent has land. And passes. Okay. We're gonna take up, we'll pitch a swamp. Counter spell. Alright, so we are gonna need to draw some things. Steam events. Alright, we're gonna Field of Ruin just to get rid of some lands, I suppose, and hopefully draw less lands ourselves. We're perfectly fine with just having a bajillion swamps. Oh no! Alright, well that was not what I meant to do. I did not mean to. Like, we have whatever. We have Blast Zone. We're protected from Ragavan. Do need to draw something. We need to draw it soon. What's it? 7. DRC. Urborg. And we're just gonna take up. We'll discard this Urborg. Let's see, do we give our opponent a chance to surveil? I guess so. This means I can't dash Ragavan, so just gotta land. Okay, let's draw more cards. Cling to Dust. Counter spell. Blast Zone. Urborg. Fatal Push. Field of Ruin. Swamp. Done. You know what? Turok is... Opponent doesn't have any cards in hand. Cast... Gives us clock at least. Draw a card. Guess we should have ticked up that, but we have enough mana. We can. Okay, well, whatever. Yep, fine with that. I guess we should crack Prismatic Vistas at least at the end of their turn, so we can cling. All right, expressively iterates. Could find them something. Finds another. If we're gonna crack both of these, should have left up our Marsh Flat so we crack that, because I think we have enough swamps. Just for Cling to Dust fodder. Oh. They just reveal Blood Moon. Okay. Alright, so we have less mana now. We definitely should have left up Marsh Flats. But, like, all of our stuff is still castable. We've got a bajillion lands. Douthie. Alright, well, we're just going to cast Douthie. We'll take up Liliana here. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so next turn our opponent's got to get rid of our Douthie, or we just have a Jace the Mind Sculptor. For free. Actually, I guess we can just kill our opponent next turn, if they don't kill at least all of our threats. Wait, they're going to draw a card at our upkeep. It's actually not when they want to draw the card, right? Oh, we got there! We got there! Oh boy. Oh boy. Man. This deck is sweet. This deck is sweet. Yeah, we finally made it. Feels like it's been a while, but hey, I'll take a 3-2. I'm not above it. Not above it. We got some points, some chests, some tickets, whatever. I don't even know. We got stuff. We won. Wow. Thanks so much for sticking around, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, you know, we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for watching High Ground MTG with co-hosts Kai Guy and Spiny Mouse. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click that like button, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future episodes of High Ground MTG. For even more videos, be sure to check out our playlists so that you can have the high ground.